And also, when it comes to personal branding, one thing you've taken into consideration is the why. A lot of times across marketing, a lot of people focus on the what. What is it I'm doing? What is it I've created? What is my product? What is my service? What you need to really do is focus on the why. Why are you doing it? Because when people captivate on that why, they almost fall into that what really, really easily. I mean, even myself, for example, there's been times where I've donated to the development of movies and stuff because, you know what, they've captivated me on the why. I understand why they're doing it. If, for example, they just put out a status saying, please donate to my movie that I'm trying to create, that's the what. You're creating a movie, but everyone's trying to build something. Like, why don't you donate to my website? Do you know what I mean? They might be just like, why am I going to do this for that? But when they start to tell you the why, so they connect with you emotionally, you understand, like, this is the purpose of this. You start to build into the what, and you'll start to support the what as well. And really, that's one of the great things about building your persona via the personality and the personal aspect of branding. You talk about grime there, Kast, and it just reminded me of an artist who has built up himself a lot based on personal branding, and the person I'm talking about is Big Nasty.
Oh yes, yeah.
Big Nasty is on point when it comes to personal branding from an artist perspective, because he is, aside from his music, he's very much known for his views, and he's very kind of opinionated but very funny and witty with it.
But he's very authentic.
And very authentic and very real, and people like that because it fits in with who he is. You know, they see him as, I don't know, like a roadman, but he's got sense, and he can kind of analyze situations and give his opinion. And a lot of times when things happen, especially within British culture, people call on Nasty and say, what have you got to say about this? They almost see him as the influencer and an influential figure in his opinion.
Yeah, but do you know what his, I won't say selling point, but I'd say his attractive point to where people would rather, you know, even when there's a serious subject, is he's got the comedic.
He's very funny,
well. And
right?
sometimes that is a more subtle way to kind of speak about something that's real serious, or is potentially controversial or even contentious at certain times. There's certain videos he does, you know, there's certain people who just, you know, they're really not ready for, they don't want to laugh about this. It's a serious subject. You shouldn't be saying this. They're very politically correct about it. But then when they watch that, they finish watching and say, no, do you know what? That was funny. That was good. I like this brother, you know? And I think if you can break things down with that comedic aspect, with something which gives someone a bit of enjoyment and softens the blow, yeah, you know, you're right in there.
Definitely, and like you just said, a key word you just mentioned there was likability. People like him.
Yeah.
You know, he's likable. So really now, it doesn't matter what he necessarily says. People just engage with that because they've kind of fallen for him and his character and the way he kind of expresses his points of view and his perspectives on whatever the subject may be.